I hope you all are having a great evening. Today, we want to do a video this weekend about some of the news we've gotten. We've gotten some crazy news. Sam Altman of OpenAI has been uh, from OpenAI. Of course, if you don't know what that is, that's speaking to some of the most advanced technology we have on the frontier today, and that's projects like ChatGPT as such. Uh, Also, Elon Musk, in similar fashion, is seeming to. Elon Musk is different than Sam Altman's case, and Elon Musk is kind of was a self inflicted wound where he had already kind of did a poll on Twitter and or X, whatever you prefer, and the most of the Twitter account holders didn't think he was performing well and wanted him to go. So he was always looking for a CEO replacement and was only going to stay on as long as until it took to find that replacement. My understanding is he did find a CEO of Twitter that's pretty much going to run things. She was the head of some big marketing promotion. I forget the business she's coming over from, but it's a big one, and she apparently is a competent CEO. So although Elon Musk wasn't directly fired, the result is the same. Uh, Also, by his Semitic remarks as of late, or him agreeing with anti-Semitic remarks, that it could spread as far as to hurt not only the what's happening with Twitter on Twitter, but it could spread to his other brands, whether it be Tesla or SpaceX, and that's what a lot of his investors are now concerned about. Now, let's tie in Bitcoin MYK into this because many of you all who watch the channel, you're probably somewhat either affiliated with Bitcoin MYK, you understand the brand, you understand cryptocurrency. Here's what you need to understand and what you need to know. Bitcoin MYK is basically the everything application. It's having your Twitter, your bank account, having your basically your communication with your colleagues and such, your business networks, your daily news, all in one place so that you can maneuver quickly and adequately. Now, why is this important? Simply put, this has become important. Let's get these ads out of her way. But this has become important simply because simply because uh, the average social media user spends about 5 minutes per social media encounter, which means we just don't have a lot of time. We don't have a lot of attention value to give to this network and that network. Now, in my earlier prophecies about Bitcoin MYK, uh, people were telling me things like, well, it's never going to be a juggernaut, the likes of your Twitter, Facebooks and such. They've already monopolized that area. But it is so very interesting that the biggest networks in the world are losing their brands or losing their most important people. And not only that, I think it could be signaling the beginning of the end of social media monopolies, as to say we might kind of see ourselves going back to a pre-monopoly social media era where it wasn't like a few dominant social media networks that did everything. It was many, and people used them to deal with their own personal areas of what they thought were important. Now, of course, the reason I think this is important is because social media is so much very important. So this isn't just something in my head that I've come up with when I speak a lot about social media combining the blockchain and the social media as such. These are things that the biggest technological people in the world are doing and have been trying to figure out for a long time. So, uh, what I can kind of foresee happening, and we're going to run over and take a look at Bitcoin MYK right now, but I can kind of foresee this uh, enlightening people to this is the type of social media we're going to go to, that we're not going to be wasting our time with Twitter, where its value was supposedly at like $40 billion. Now it's being projected around $5 billion. We're not going to just be using applications, networks like ChatGPT, and where all the talent being there with the departure of Sam Altman is going to probably be several dozen of these products like that popping up. And so that's the kind of frontier we're going to have. But I think we're going to really see projects like Bitcoin MYK that are going to really shine, especially now that people are seeing how crappy their social media applications really are.